Nigerians wait. Before una go crucify anybody, make una wait. Na me be Samuel Okoye, Psquare Cousin. My house and their house, we dey near together. So this story wey una dey hear for internet, wey dem dey prolong, episode 1, part 2, part 3. E no fit end. Even if una listen to this story for 2 years, una no go fit judge the matter well. But I will break am down today with just 2 minutes of your time. So una listen. During the time wey Peter and Paul wey be Psquare, during the time then they start their music career, it was their elder brother who was interested in them more than anybody else. Uncle Henry, you get? He was the one who was sponsoring them little by little during that time. And that time, Jude never come near the picture. But let me tell you one thing. Jude was one corner watching them. He was watching them. So during the time where we say Jude don't they discover say small money don't they come inside this music industry. Jude can see say these guys then get talent will be Peter and Paul. You know what did Jude do? Jude go register label. As he register the label, you get. So in come carry the label, come meet Peter and the Paul as their brothers. So they listen to them. Agreed to be their manager. There was nothing wrong with it too. Everything was going well. But Jude was like street. When he brought his label to be their manager, he was straight with it. He was very, very serious with it. And he was acting as a mean boss, a mean label boss. So what is the issue is that they agreed to be working together. He was their manager and he started managing them, giving them some advices and started restraining them from some kind of getting together, you know, some kind of family get-togethers. So because he has seen some potentials in them and he knows that he will blow. A lot of money will come out from these two people. So as it was going, then when royalties were coming out, big royalties, you know what I mean? So you know what? Jude has to take his own percentage. Psquare needs to take his own and Paul has to take his own. There wasn't no problem with that. So do you know what happened? What happened is that when Jude take his own percentage, Peter take his own, Paul took his own percentage. Peter himself saw that the percentage that Jude is collecting from their royalties is bigger than the one they are sharing. So Peter feel like him and Paul are the ones making the money. So what he feel like the royalties that Jude is collecting, he's not supposed to be collecting that kind of much amount of money. So he called Paul and they discussed about it. When they discussed about this, Jude was not happy to hear it from Paul. Do you know what Jude did? Jude has to lecture Paul and tell Paul that, and he lectured Paul, telling Paul that Peter is greedy, that this is how it's supposed to be done, that he is the label boss, and this is how it is done in the whole music industry, that Paul can go and ask any label boss how they do it. And Paul went and checked, and Paul confirmed. Paul is not looking into the kind of money that Jude is collecting. He's like, okay, he's a cool guy. In that family, Paul is the nicest person that you ever meet. So Paul was okay with Jude collecting his percent. There wasn't no problem with that. But Peter kept insisting, seeing Jude taking this kind of percent from their pocket. He's not liking it at all. So he keeps on persisting so that Jude will come and agree to a lesser percent. Maybe collecting like 20% from their royalties. So that is it. But Jude keep resisting. He's very mean with his manager business, his manager label. He was very, very mean with it. Because now, if you want to judge this thing now, you will see that Jude didn't invest the kind of money that other label boss used to invest into some artists before they can be collecting that kind of percentage. So that was what Peter is worried about. Like, Peter didn't see any kind of money he put into promotion to warrant him to take that kind of percent from them. So Peter wasn't happy about that. That is the initial problem, and that is the only problem. You guys will keep judging it from 20 years. I'm not going to still understand that. It's just a little thing, a little just settlement. Everything don't clear. Jude, come. Peter, come. Paul, come. Okay, Jude, can you agree that we should be giving you not that 40%? Let me be giving you 15 to 20%. If Jude just agree, everything is settled. There's no much thing. This guy will be coming and saying they told him to go and testify in court, all those bullshit. The wife said, the wife no talk. Guy, forget all those things. It's just that percent. Once they settle it, everything is done. You see, Paul no get problem. You no get problem with Jude collecting 40%, but Peter no one give up on that. So that is the issue. That is the issue between everything. It's just that Jude is very, very mean. So Jude is very, very mean. Like any label boss you can see, he's very, very mean. So that is just the issue between these people.